I have my hoodie on today because I have no words. Absolutely shocking what I had to witness from Barcelona on Thursday. Absolutely shocking. I'm shocked. I have no words. It was an embarrassment. It was. What in the world were we doing? What were we doing? It's crazy to think that we could just, in the first half, get ran off the field like that against not PSG, not Man City, not. Well, I'm not even going to bring Arsenal because they don't even have an attacking three. Atleti. We got torn to shreds in the first half by Atletico Madrid, a team that I roasted last week, a team that I absolutely cooked last week. We ended up getting cooked by them this week. It was embarrassing to watch. I couldn't believe my eyes. We give up an opportunity. The first opportunity that we give up was in the first 2 minutes. It was in the first 2 minutes. Like, are we just that bad? Is our defense just that bad? I knew our defense was bad. I knew our defense was horrendous. But that bad? That shocking? That's very hard to believe. You would have had to see it to believe it. Shocking. But that's what I always said about our defense. With that high line that we play, with the stupid high line that we play all the time, and we don't have the defenders to work the high line because none of them have an IQ. They all have an IQ of a squirrel. Or if you put a nut in front of them, they just go, nut, nut, nut. And they freak out. They push up. They don't know when to step as a unit. And we ultimately got burned for it. This happens week in, week out, but the teams that we play aren't good enough to make us pay for it. That's the only thing. The teams that we play week in, week out aren't good enough to make us pay for it. But Atletico was good enough to make us pay for it this week. Shocking. Shocking. Balde. Is he a defender? Is he really a defender? Does he want to be a defender? Or because this guy, I always see him moving up the field trying to be Marcelo. Trying to be a guy that he's not. Pushing up the field like he's a winger and never tracks back. It is shocking. It's shocking to see, especially him, because he was the worst defender that we had in that game. He was a liability. He was lunch food, dog food. If you want to score a goal, you go through Balde's side. That's how bad he was. That's how shocking he was. And there were even talks of him of being, oh, who's better, him or Nuno Mendes on PSG. There were talks at one point, at one time. It's clear who's better. Balde hasn't played great this season. If anything, he's been pretty mid. He's been pretty mid all season, and this performance right here, pushing up the field like he's Roberto Carlos, like he's Marcelo, like I don't know who he thinks he is. Instead of looking like those guys, he looked like Andres Santos back in 2012. Remember that left back that played for Arsenal, the Brazilian left back that played for Arsenal back in 2012, 2013, Andres Santos? He ended up looking up like him. He looked exactly like him. Didn't even know what defending was. It's piss poor. Piss poor. The team as a whole, and it's weird, the team as a whole, we didn't have a horrendous game. I know it was 4-0 in the first half. That's horrendous. But I'm saying the overall team, it's not like we played so bad every single minute of the game, but 4 goals in the first half. Who does that? Not even Madrid does that. In Madrid, they have a bunch of donkeys playing defense. Not even Madrid can do that. Not even Man City, who has a bunch of... I don't even know what City has. City doesn't do that, though. Their defense isn't that bad. And their defense is atrocious. But it's not that bad. The fact that I had to sit through that and watch that in just pure embarrassment. I was embarrassed. I took time out of my day to watch that. I had my bag of chips ready. I had my chocolate milk ready. I had my feet up on the couch. I was set for the game. And in the first 2 minutes, Atleti was already in. If they put that away, it would have been 5. It could have been 6. In the first half. That's what I'm trying to get at. It was shocking. If we defend like that, we're not going to win any Champions League. We're not even going to win the league if we defend like that. Just hear what I just said. Week in, week out, I'm always talking about we're going to win the treble. 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 We're not going to win a single trophy if we keep on defending like that. Not a single one. It goes to show the arrogance, let's just get into the match ratings, man. This is not going to be a super long video. This is not going to be a super long video. But I made a PowerPoint just to show how piss poor we were. Let's start from the beginning, man. Let's really start from the beginning. We're defending this badge. And we brought this badge to shame this week. To absolute shambles. Shambles. Let's get into it, man. Match rating 4. This is my match rating. This is not a football match rating. This is not an ESPN match rating. This is my match rating. 4.0. He's been great for us this season, Garcia. He's been great for us. He's been playing extremely well this season, better than expected. I wasn't expecting this from Garcia, but he does save a lot of one-on-one opportunities. But the first goal, what are we doing? What are we doing? Do we not know how to use our feet? Do we not know how to use our feet? It's like we took a 5-year-old and put him in goal. You're a professional. This is what you do. You have a mansion. You have the chefs. You have the perfect field. You have the perfect cleats. Everything is perfect. You're playing for one of the best teams in the world. You have masseuses. You have everything that you could ever want. And this is what we're doing at this level. This is something that you see at U5, U6. We can't be making that mistake. Yeah, it's a mistake, but you're a professional. This isn't amateur. This isn't semi-pro. You're a pro. Play for one of the best teams in the world and you do that. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. A great early one-on-one save for major errors in the game. They were childish errors. Childish errors. But that's enough about him. Let me try to get through these players. because I don't even want to talk about them. I don't even want to talk about this game. I don't. But I'm going to. I'm shocked. I'm just completely shocked. Let's go to Garcia. Absolute dud. 2. An absolute dud. Didn't know how to defend. Didn't know. It was these two right here. The left side. 2 clowns. Absolute clowns. In the back. Every goal came from that side. Dang near every goal came from that side. It was shocking. Him wearing his stupid mask that he wears. I get he's got to protect his face. Well, the mask, it must have messed with his vision, because I don't know what he was seeing out on the field today. It was shocking. It was shocking. We might as well not have played with any defenders. I might as well just been playing defense over there, because these guys don't know how to defend. And this is a major problem with the game today. I can't name 5 elite defenders in the game today. I can't. And in all of world football, I can't name 5 real elite defenders. Real elite defenders. And I think it's an epidemic of some sorts. I think it's a serious problem. How can I not name 5 elite defenders in the game today? What defender is elite in the game today? Let's be honest. Let's be truly honest. What defender in world football right now is elite? Who? People talking about Arsenal. I can guarantee you, Arsenal, they're not an elite defense. They're not elite. It's just the teams that they're playing aren't firing on all cylinders like they normally are. But when you look at Arsenal's defense, they're not elite. Look at what Man U did to them. Is that elite? That's not elite. Barcelona, well, we're not even good for the times now. Good for the times now it's mid 10 years ago. We're not even good for the times now. We're just straight. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. This whole experiment with it's really, ever since we lost Martinez, the IQ of the defense has gone to absolute crap. The IQ of our defense since we lost Martinez has been shocking. It's really been shocking. It's really been shocking. And we're lucky we didn't play Araujo today, or it would have even been worse if we played Araujo today. It would have been scary. We could have conceded 8 if Araujo was playing today. But I think that was probably the smartest decision that we had all game. Not putting in Araujo in the back line. That was probably the smartest decision that we made all day long. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Next, we go to Balde. Or, no, we don't have to go to Balde. We'll go to Kubarsi. 6. He was just better than these two. So I don't know. He was better than these two over here on the left. That's about it. He had a decent game. He didn't make any serious errors. None of the goals came really on his side. But, he was very slow to reactions, and he looked confused. But he always looks confused by the speed of attackers. Look at what Vinny was doing to him and Koundé in the Super Cup finals. He looked confused. He looked lost on an island. He doesn't know. When there is a speedy attacker that is very dangerous going at his throat, he shits the bed. He doesn't know what to do, and I get it. He's a teenager. He has stuff to learn. I get it. But he absolutely pees on himself when he sees a guy with pace. Not even, he doesn't even have to be great. Just a guy with pace. He pees himself. He pees himself. I saw Neto running by him when we played. It was embarrassing. But he was better than these two, and the thing I can say about it, he's a teenager, so he'll learn. But it has to be better. It has to be so much better than what it is in order for us to win I don't even know if we're going to win a trophy this year. I went from saying we're going to win the treble to now just looking at this performance this week. I don't know if we're going to win a trophy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Now we get to the bum. Balde. This guy, man, moved forward too much, and the opponents took advantage of the space left behind him, constantly out of position, because the back line to this. If anything, I would give him a 2, and I'd give him a 5. I'm going to switch that. Now looking at it, I'm going to switch that. I'm giving him a 2, and I'm giving him a 5. No. He's not even going to. He can actually, Garcia can keep the 2. I'm just going to move him down to a 2 as well. Maybe even a 1. Because I don't know what he was doing. And he has talent. He has so much talent, but I don't know why he keeps on moving so far up forward. Like he thinks he's a Brazilian fullback. He's not Brazilian. I don't know. I think the guy thinks he's Brazilian. He's not Brazilian. You're from Spain, but listen. That's man. He needs to take a position, sort of Jordi Alba. I know Jordi Alba moved up when he needed to sometimes, but he was very good. Defense was the main thing with a guy like Alba. Because he could help you offensively, but also he doesn't have a bag offensively like a Marcelo or a Dani Alves or, those type of guys. So he knew what he had, and he never got out of position. He got out of position sometimes, but he never got out of position. Balde seems like he's only out of position. It seems like Balde's never in position. It seems like Balde's never in position. He's out of position more than he's in position, and that's shocking. That's shocking. Whew. Koundé was probably our best defender of the day because nothing really happened on his side. Koundé's been having a rough season, in my opinion, but he played. He it's not even that he played so well. He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. He played well. Let's go to Fermin. For me, he was all right. He was all right. Fermin did what Fermin does. He didn't have a bad game. He didn't have a great game, but he was arguably our best player for today. And he looked dangerous like he has looked dangerous all season long for us. He had a good game. He did what he's been doing all season long. So, all we can just ask of him is to just keep on playing the way he's playing because he's playing well. He's playing well. Casado, he's a 6. He did, he he didn't do anything in the game. He was overwhelmed. He was confused, erratic. He was taken out in the first half. That just goes. The rest of the guys, all I can say about him is, it's just meh. Frankie, he did all right. He did all right. He had a good game. He, moved the ball well. But also, many times he failed to track back in the goals. But he had a better game than most of the others. Nobody really had a great game. Nobody really had a great game or a good game. It was either you did bad or it was meh. That's all it was. There was nothing great about the way anybody played today. It was meh, or you just were absolutely pooping on the field. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's just go to Torres. Torres, 6, didn't do anything. Who else? Olmo Almo, it's just, I mean, 7. He didn't really do anything much, but he was playing out of position. I know he plays on the left sometimes, but that's not his best position. His best position for me is through the middle, but it is what it is. And then Lamine, when Lamine got the ball, he had good things. He did some good things, but he's always covered as well because, I mean, so when Lamine got the ball, he did well. He had some good movements, but I mean, we lost 4-0. At this point, with the way our team is, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I just don't know exactly what to do. And looking at what we have even today, we have Girona, and we're away. If we pull up like that against Girona, I mean, anybody can beat us if we pull up like that against Girona. And now we're looking vulnerable. We have to come back and get some respect today. We have to. We have to come back and get our respect because this thing that thing that we did on Thursday. It's not even a game that we played. It's that thing that we did. And we got to get back on top of the league because now if we fumble that, now not only did we lose 4-0, but now in our next game, now we lost the first position in the league. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing stuff. That's really embarrassing stuff. So we have to come back and get our lead back in the league. And not even to mention the second leg that we have. Not even to mention the second leg. The second leg, I'm giving us a chance in the second leg because it's us. I know that we can go complete dynamite and we can get 3 goals in the first half. Now we got a game in our hands, plus we're at home. I know that's very possible. But doing that, we need players back. We need Rafinha back. We need Rafinha. We need Pedri. We need all these guys back. And doing that, we're also going to leave ourselves even more exposed to a counter. So we're in a sticky situation. If there is a team that can come back from this, it is us. It is us, but we have to be at full strength in order to come back. And I don't know if we will be at full strength for the second leg. I have no clue, no idea. Hopefully we are. Hopefully we get Rafinha back. But after that, it's just, I don't know why we continue to play this high line at all times of the game and not have a hybrid where, so we drop. It's high, but we drop off. High, just like the old Barca teams used to play. High, but drop off. We're smart. We know when to press. We know when to do all that. Because right now we're just high. It's just a high line all times of the game. We can even be up and trying to not concede a goal. We're still playing a high line. We're still playing a high line. That's how we lost to Inter last year. We don't need to go and score another goal. We don't need to push forward, but we're still playing a high line, and we don't need to give up a goal. Next thing you know, counter, give up a goal, overtime. You know the story. We lose. We're out of the Champions League. And Flick, he's so bullish on this high line, and that we need to play the high line at all times. It's so stupid. It's stupid. But hey, what do I know? I'm not the coach. I'm just somebody watching the game, right? I'm just somebody watching the game, right? That's it. But We're gonna have to be better, man. We're gonna have to be way better than what we've been in order to win something. In order to win something, period, we're just gonna have to be better than what we showed this past week. And it starts today. That's all. There's nothing else to say about it. There's nothing else to say. So, till next week. I might even do another reaction video uploaded tomorrow on the game that we played today. I might just do that. I want to keep on. I know I'm doing one video a week, but I want to maybe even add a second video, or maybe even start adding some reels or shorts. Just being more updated with how the games are going this week, and not just Barcelona games. Obviously, Madrid's playing Benfica tomorrow in the Champions League, and there's also other games around in the EPL that I want. And nobody's talking about the French league, but as a matter of fact, the French league, I see Endrick's been balling well, so I want to go check that out and other stuff. So I'm going to be uploading some more content throughout the week and staying more busy for the following weeks to come. So yeah, man, I'm still in shock, and this is Monday, and the game happened on Thursday. I'm still at a loss of words. So hopefully we can recover well today, get a win, and get our number one spot back in the league. With that being said, I'll catch y'all hopefully later on this week with some more content. Take care.